Very good. So first, let me tell you exactly what to expect from this video. Okay, so first I'm going to show you why HTML and CSS is still one of the easiest, most underrated ways to make money in 2025, even if you just started learning. And then I'll show you where you can find hundreds of ready-made HTML and CSS templates that you can use right away. And then I'll show you how you can customize those templates using Visual Studio, which is a very clean, simple process. And finally, the part that no one ever shows, I'm going to give you the exact conversation you can have between you and your prospective client to land your first deal. Oh, hello, is this John? Yes, who's this? Oh, hi John, it's David here. I run a small local web design business and I'm just calling to see if your business has a website sorted. All right, so here's something you don't often hear these days. Building a website using only HTML and CSS is still, in 2025, one of the fastest and easiest ways to stand out and as a result make money as well. Now you might be thinking, are you sure now in 2025 that is still valid? Absolutely. That's the point, because most developers, most designers are obsessed with technology, AI technology, framework, programming language, WordPress, plugins, you name it. But here's the thing, you can simplify the whole process, package that as a simplified solution to your customers, and this is where you make the money. You are not missing out by using only HTML and CSS. Okay, so let me reiterate that clearly. So you don't need React, you don't need JavaScript, you don't need frameworks, you don't even need WordPress, you don't need any of this. All you need is to solve a problem. Technology is a little bit overbearing these days, you know. So business owners are looking for a simple solution, a simple website that can be online and that is completely hassle-free. And by using only HTML and CSS, you also get access to all these different advantages. So I have my notes here in front of me just to make sure I don't forget anything. So the first one, obviously, when you build a website using HTML and CSS, it's not database driven. So if there's no database, well, clearly it's impossible, almost impossible for your website to get hacked. The chances of getting hacked, almost nil. Also, it's not a WordPress website. So if you're not using WordPress, you don't have a content management system. Well, you don't need to constantly update the core files. You don't need to update your themes, your plugins, and all of this. Make sure that your server is using the right PHP version, etc., etc. You don't have issues either with compatibility or any of these. So as a result, it's going to cost less in maintenance for your client as well. So most web agencies charge normally maybe, I don't know, $50 to $100 per month on average. So immediately from the get-go, your customer is saving at least $600 to $1,200 in maintenance fee. And then also, because you're not building your website using local hosts, you don't need to mimic a server using XAMPP or all them tools. And then once you migrate the website from local host to the live site, which always causes havoc, you know, your website might break down, the URLs are not correct. There's always issues with that. Obviously, when it's just HTML and CSS, you avoid all these problems. It's literally hassle-free for you on your side as a designer. And also a HTML and CSS only website is blazing fast compared to a database-driven content management system. So that means that your website will rank higher and you'll get good points with Google, obviously, you know. So now you're probably wondering, yeah, but okay, Dave, that's great, that's nice, all this, but where do I even get started? Well, let me show you where you can get free templates, hundreds of beautiful templates that you can use, and all you have to do basically is to customize it. So it doesn't matter if you're a complete beginner, you've never touched HTML or CSS before. I'm going to show you the ropes in just a moment. And there you go, guys. It's called html5up.net. And as always, I'll leave all the links in the description below. Now, this is one of my favorite. Now, clearly there are other websites available, but this one is very special because all the templates here are really, really, really professional looking. As you can see, all of them are fully responsive, built on intelligent HTML5 plus CSS3, and they're customizable, obviously, you know, and they're completely free. That's the best part, you know. As you scroll down, as you can see, you have a few of them already here on display. So you have Paradigm Shift, and as you can see by the numbers of downloads, they're very popular as well, you know. Now you have this one here, look at this. They all look super, super professional. they're almost ready to go, you know. Now you can tweak this around, make it your own, obviously, customize them based on your customer's requirements. So you can select any of these if you want to see what it looks like. Just click on this, you know, click on live demo. It will open up in a new tab, and there you have it. As you can see, it opens up very quickly, you know. So Fractal, just a simple single page responsive, and there you go. This is the content, you know. Now if you want to try another one, go back here and let's try maybe, I don't know, this one here, okay, Spectral. And they're fully responsive as well. So if you click on tablet here, see what it looks like on a tablet in portrait mode, and also mobile phone. And as always, fully professional, fully responsive, and super fast loading as well. So all you have to do is basically download any of those. So select any of them, and then you can customize them in Visual Studio. So let's download one together here as an example. So let's go ahead maybe with this one, okay? So free download, and then save this on your hard drive. And then all you have to do is to open your index.html file using Visual Studio. And this is basically the code here. And then open the file in your web browser, Google Chrome, for instance, you know, just to have the quick preview or see what it looks like, you know. And as you work on it and save the changes, you can then refresh your web browser and see the results, you know. So this is what it should look like. Normally there's a picture in the background, an image here and all that. And now feel free to customize it exactly the way you want, you know. So if you go back here, as you can see, there's no image at the minute, it's just that. So if you want to find it here, very easy, you know, as you can see, this is the HTML code. So you have HTML, then the head, then the body, and then the body starts from here, and everything inside is on your page, basically, okay? And right here, as you can see, you have who am I, and then the paragraph underneath, and that's basically the content here. As you can see, who am I? So if you were to change this, well, basically, we'll reflect back here in the front end. And your image here is right there, as you can see, span, image, fit, and all that. So if you go by the side, as you can see, this is where you can insert the image that you want to display here, you know, and then you can go from one section to the other here by the side. Then again, Visual Studio is one of the best ones to use, you know. Now, obviously, I can also use Notepad++ if you want to, you know, all the same, it doesn't matter. So that's basically how you would customize your front end and the code here. Now, if it's your first time working with HTML, let me show you how easily it is to work with HTML. Now, I'm going to put here, I'm David, for instance, okay. I change this, Control S, to save. Now I go to my web browser and refresh, and there you go, I'm David, okay? And there's a typo here, so Control S and then refresh, and there you go, as you can see, I'm David, okay? So that's basically it, and here you can change the content. So hello, my name is David, Control S, go back here and refresh, and off you go. As you can see, this is the content and the start of my sentence. And you can do the same with images. So like we said, images is right here. So image src equals image. And then here you insert basically the folder where you'll find the image, okay? As you can see, there's no image at the moment. Go into that folder where you saved your HTML file, and then the subfolder images, and then insert your picture. So I've done that, and let's change the file name. So I've named it david.jpg, just like this, okay? And again, Control S, and then go here and refresh. And there you go. As you can see, the image is going to display absolutely perfectly because this is already part of the CSS code. As you can see, it says class is fit, and now you can find this reference in the CSS code if you wanted to edit that as well, you know. So if you go to File, Open File, and then you go into Assets, CSS, and then main.css, and then you can open this. And there you go. So this is the content of the CSS code. And then if we look for fit, and it's going to bring it to this section, .image.fit. And if you go back here, as you can see, it's image fit, and this is primary. Now, as you can see, for this, the width is set to 100%, and inside the container to 100% as well. Now, you can change this, obviously, you know. So if you were to change this to 75% and then save it, Control S, and then refresh, as you can see, now it's only taking 75% of the width. And then you can make any changes to your CSS code as you want, obviously, you know. Excellent. So now that you've designed your website, you're super happy with the result. Now, obviously, your website has to go live. So you need to host that somewhere on a server, and you need also to attach a domain name to it. So which hosting provider should you choose? Well, personally, we've been using Hostinger for many years, and we are still using Hostinger for all our clients and personal projects. So this is an absolutely amazing choice because because not only are they affordable, they're super reliable, but also super easy to use. The user experience is absolutely great. All you need to do is to grab your files, drop them on the server, and you'll be live in no time. Now, on top of this, we have a discount code that we've negotiated with Hostinger that gives you access to up to 85% discount. Let me show you now. And for this, open your favorite web browser and in the web address, type in mrweb.tv/HTML CSS and then press enter, or simply click on the link in the description below where it says mrweb.tv/HTML CSS. And this will bring you to this dedicated landing page that we have with Hostinger. And again, we've negotiated special terms for our audience, and you can save up to 75% off any of the hosting plans, and you also get 2 months free. So if you click on claim deal, you'll have the choice among 3 different options here: premium, business, and cloud startup. But for us, just for HTML and CSS, we don't need anything fancy, so we can select this one here. Now, the good thing with Hostinger is that you get a lot of freebies as well. You get a free domain name valued at $9.99. You get free weekly backup. You get free SSL certificate, unlimited SSL certificate, by the way. You know, if you want to host multiple websites on your server, feel free to use this plan at just $2.99, you know. And then also free website migration, free pre-built template, but this doesn't apply to us. This is for WordPress users, obviously, you know. So just go ahead with this, choose plan. And now from here, you need to select your billing cycle. So let me zoom in a little bit. So as you can see, you can lock this price in of $2.99 per month for 48 months. Now you can select a shorter period, maybe 24 months. Same price as well, or maybe 12 months. Again, $2.99 as well. So obviously, if you lock this in for 48 months, this is where you save the most money, $432 worth of savings. So that's quite a lot, to be honest, you know. Now, on top of this, I have a coupon code. So here, type Mr. Web, all in capital letters, and apply for an extra 10% discount on top. As you can see, now that's 85% in total, costing you only $129 for the full 4 years. And then from here, all you have to do is click continue and proceed to checkout. And then you'll be redirected to this simplified onboarding process. Now, normally this is for WordPress users. So again, that doesn't apply to us. Okay, so click on the Hostinger logo to go back to the dashboard and then confirm. Very good. So the first thing you need to do is to claim your free domain. Okay, so click on this here, claim domain, and then type the domain name you'd like to register. So Mr. Web HTML CSS as an example, check availability, and to register your domain, all you have to do is click domain and follow the steps. And once your domain is registered, you can go to domains and then domain portfolio, and then click on the domain name that you want to use. So mrwebamazon.com as an example here. Okay, so click on this. Very good. And now you go to manage your website. And now we can upload our files. Okay, so by the side you have files here. Click on this, file manager. And then access files from mrwebamazon.com. Click on this. Excellent. And then go to your public HTML folder. And now we can download the files from our website. Okay, so from here, just upload and then select file. So I saved it as an archive. So open. Very good. So as you can see, mrweb.zip. And now we can extract this here. So right click on it and then extract. And it's going to ask you for the destination folder. So just type a simple dot here, dot, and then extract. Very good. As you can see, all our files are here. And now if we go to our browser and open our website, it should display properly. So let's put this to the test. And we're going to type here mrwebamazon.com and then enter. There you go. As you can see, our website is displaying exactly the way we had it. I'm David, da-da-dee-da-da-da. And as you can see, everything is working fine. No problem whatsoever. Very good. So now I'm going to show you how you can pitch that to your prospective clients. So for this, let's go to the launch corner. We'll be more comfortable there. Okay, guys, so here's the pitch and feel free to steal this. So as you have that conversation with the business owner, there's a few points you absolutely need to put across. So let me emphasize these, okay? So the first one you need to mention is that you build fast loading websites that don't require any maintenance or any update whatsoever. Also, there is no login required. There's no username, password, access to the backend or any of this. It's completely hassle-free. It's full custom built as well because you're using HTML and CSS. So unlike when people design websites using WordPress, they buy a theme, multiple people, hundreds of people can use the exact same theme. Here is fully bespoke, fully customized to their own requirements. You can also offer to choose among a few designs if they wanted to. Don't call them templates. You call them designs, obviously, you know. And also, and this is the most important one, it's a one-time fee. So no surprises, no tech headache, no chasing after customer support. It's completely hassle-free for just a one-off fee. That's it. Okay? So now let me show you how this conversation could go. Oh, hello. Is this John? Yes. Who's this? Oh, hi, John. It's David here. I run a small local web design business, and I'm just calling to see if your business has a website sorted. We're on Facebook, actually, and that's good enough for us. Okay, that's totally fair. A lot of business start there, you know. Now, the reason I'm calling is because I build really simple, low-cost websites. No WordPress, no plugin, no monthly fees, just something fast and professional so people can find you when they search. Yeah, we looked into that a while back. Too expensive and honestly a bit of a pain, you know. No, I see where you're coming from, you know, that makes full sense. Most agencies nowadays charge at least $2,000, you know, just to build a website, and then at least another $50 every month just for maintenance fees. Yeah, exactly. No, thanks. Well, you see, what I do is different. I build pure HTML and CSS websites, so that means no backend, no login, nothing to maintain. They're super fast, mobile friendly, and once it's live, well, that's it. You own it. All right, so what's the catch? No catch, actually. It's a one-time setup, and then I handle the design, layout, branding, hosting, well, literally everything. You just send me your business info, and I'll get it done. So how much are we talking about here? Well, usually between $500 and $750, depending on how much content you need, and that includes the mobile setup and getting it live. Wow, that's a hell of a lot cheaper than what we were quoted before. Yeah, because I'm not selling you a huge content management system with a dashboard that you'll never use. I built what you actually need, a fast professional website that looks great on phones, helps people find you on Google, and also doesn't break or need any updates. And you sort the hosting too? Of course, I use a reliable provider, and I'll set it up for you. You don't need to touch a thing. All right, so can you send me something to look at? Absolutely. What's your best email? Well, send it to john@mybusinessname.com. Okay, perfect, John. I'll keep it short and I'll send you a couple of examples later today. Now, if you like the look, we can take it from there. Okay, thanks.